Guys, we need to talk about a dude.
Okay.
Dude's name is Ali Alexander, and he's super upset. He's super upset that Trump-kun did not return his phone calls. I mean, there's probably more he's upset about, but we'll get into that here in a minute. But first, let's get into the fan art section. This one is from Axo That Has Cream. I was doing painting practice in class, and a wild Dumpy appeared. Hail Dumpy! It's Dumpy the Ditto, everybody! I'm not terrified of him. You are. The next one we have is from Lolbit Ninjago, my fan art of Slime Suris, or Slime Cat Suris, in my style. Well, that looks very, very good. He's very cute, very happy. The last one we have here is from Deethy, trying to make concept art for my comic and got bored, so I did a quick little doodle of Slime Suris. Aw, thank you, I appreciate it. As always, everybody, thank you all for your fan art submissions. If you want your fan art to be shown in a future video, the best way to do so is to drop it in the fan art section of the Discord. With that all said, let's go ahead and get right into everything after you hit the subscribe button and this cat gets off my keyboard. Let's go ahead and get into this. Oh boy, he's on Cozy.tv. You know, the Fuentes streaming platform.
Again, Trump didn't call me. There's still some time left, by the way. It's still December. But Trump hasn't called me, and I gave up my whole life. I literally had to leave my house because Antifa knew where I lived and gave me credible death threats.
Aww, that's so sad. So, while I don't think that death threats are a good thing to levy at any person at all, I feel like if your words are Antifa gave me credible death threats, I have to wonder, who is Antifa here? Are Antifa in the room with us right now? Who's part of the known criminal organization known as Antifa? And afterwards, did everybody clap? I don't know if the death threats themselves are real. I mean, whenever I talk about any threats that I've received, I usually tend to show evidence that they happened. Like when Call for an Uprising did shit, and I just plastered every single thing he said up on YouTube. But, you know, who am I? Who am I to judge as a fellow death threat receiver?
I lost everything for Trump.
He lost everything for Trump, guys. You should be very sad for him, because he, as a grown adult, decided to go the way of a sycophant and wondered if it was going to benefit him.
Are you kidding me?
Let me go and tell you something. A little bit of information, Ollie. Maybe from one adult to another adult, because I'm sure you should have learned these lessons when you were a literal child, but don't worry. Let's talk about those lessons now. Lesson 1, kill your heroes. That does not mean go find the people you like and assassinate them. That means that if there is somebody you look up to so much that you would call them a hero, that you would call them that you would be sycophantically involved, parasocially involved with them. Kill the idea of them you have in your head right now. Get rid of whatever idea pre-exists in your mind that involves that person. You need to do that because the idealized version in your head is going to be so much more than the actual person can ever live up to. Second idea, just never have heroes. Never have one. Never be the person who can have a hero, because that person will be so easily swayed by who that hero is. You might end up building your entire life on a lie. And in some cases, you might even start throwing it away for a lie. Wow. Oh no, it looks like you might have actually already learned that lesson because that's exactly what you did.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, that's so weird.
Everything. And I'm not like Nick Fuentes or Alex Jones, where I can just re-spin up my platform. I lost everything for Trump.
If you're a normal person, you...
Shake your booty?
I lost everything for you and your voting rights.
Voting rights actually weren't at risk, my guy. And when you say you lost everything for Trump, I have to ask you why. Trump is a man who doesn't know who you are. Trump is a man who will never know who you are. He will never care who you are. And to be so thoroughly deluded that you believe that he might one day know and care who you are is, well, again, it is delusion. I want to feel bad for you. But again, I feel like these are lessons that should have been learned by people when they were literal children.
And then some of my friends on Twitter had the audacity to be silenced while I suffered.
They don't owe you anything, my guy. I'm sorry.
I'm bringing the hurricane to our shores in 2023.
How?
And you will all know my ideas because I said so, because God said so.
This guy is filled with so much self-importance. What the hell? As a disaffected streamer on Cozy.tv, how do you feel that you are so well-known and important that you merely speaking your ideas into the aether next year is going to cause that much of an impact? How much self-importance do you have?
And shilling for Israel, and shilling for the Ukraine, and shilling for money, and shilling for likes and retweets got you damn near nothing.
So, we're talking about Ukraine. Shilling for Ukraine, most of the time, is not done for one's personal gain. It's usually done because you care about Ukraine. Usually that kind of stuff is done to the benefit of someone else, not for yourself.
Nothing but liability and trapped in a prison of your own making. Me, I'm free. I'm wearing stripes, but nigga, I'm free. I can say whatever I want, nigga, and I can't get fired. I can't get bankrupted. I am free in Christ. So eat that. Eat that.
That is...
God bless you all.
That was so cringy. What the hell? What the fuck? So, again, I noted random streamer on Cozy.tv. I understand the thought that you are free and therefore everything is great for you. Everything's wonderful. You can say whatever you want. If you feel like you can't say the things that you want, though, I feel like usually that means it's time for an internal dialogue with yourself. Why can't I say the things that I want? What things can't I say that I want to say? What are those things, and why can't I say them? If you find that the reason you can't say those things is because those things are racist, anti-Semitic, divisive, what have you, then maybe you couldn't say them for a good reason. If you feel like you can't say things that are benign, like, I don't know, stop shipping Shadow and Sonic, I feel like if you can't say that, then maybe there's something to be said about the tightness of the rules in the community that you're in, and maybe there should be something done about that. What I want to focus on here more than anything is that self-importance. I want to focus very heavy on that self-importance. I'm going to bring my ideas to the shores. They're a hurricane. They're going to destroy everything because God said so. God said so. I feel like opening up with Trump didn't return my call. He's got time to, though. And he's literally doing a supervillain thing. Do you guys remember Amazing Spider-Man 2? When Electro basically became a villain because he was a fanboy of Spider-Man, and Spider-Man did not properly reciprocate his toxic parasocial relationship? Do you remember that? That's unironically what this guy is doing. That is unironically the exact shit he's doing right here. He's still got time, but if he doesn't, you best watch out. I have a hurricane coming. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Ah! That's him. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm done with this, mans. Let me know what you think down there. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Stop shipping Sonic and Shadow. Insert end of video tagline here.